I can pretty much guarantee you that there are going to be days where this is all you get for a video. What is going on, regulars? Coming to you on, what is it, day 6? Yes, day 6. We're almost a week into this. Amazing. How can that be right? It started last Friday. It's Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, today was kind of a wash on on shooting anything for the daily vlog. I kind of got off schedule with some things, and one of them being my entry into Please Subscribe. I don't know how many of you went out to see it, but as if you did, you know that Dan Dobie is looking for entries to possibly be in the documentary in the director's cut. And I never realized that today was the final day to submit until today. Saw the posting on the Facebook page and I was like, oh, perhaps I should have worked on that sooner. But anyway, so I've been working on that. I got today's vlog is ready to go up, but it's gonna have to wait because I have to get in the Please Subscribe audition by 11:59:59, and even though it says Pacific time, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it up by Eastern time, because that way I know I still got a little bit of time and I won't be in right under the wire and possibly be disqualified for being late. So that's the kind of the priority right now. It's rendering right now, and we'll start uploading, and I will start uploading it very soon. I think I'm getting better at talking this way, by the way. I feel there's less I have to cut as compared to my older vlogs, where it was every time I was lost in thought, I would have to cut. But now I feel I can flow a little better when I speak directly into camera. And I think that just comes from practice and not caring about potentially messing up, because if I stumble a little bit, I can catch myself and get right back into it and not have to worry about, oh, well, this whole chunk right here can just go away and, you know, cut it out during the edit. Which still happens, because sometimes I'll just like completely lose my train of thought and just sit there and flounder and just be sitting here like this for a good like 30 seconds. And, you know, that I don't think needs to go in the vlog unless I'm talking about it like I am right now. But anyway, the Please Subscribe audition that I'm putting together, it's a very quick video. It's like slightly over a minute. The maximum was 2 minutes for the guidelines, and mine wound up a lot shorter than that. I got everything covered I needed to cover in a minute. So that's going up right now. It's going to be private on my main channel. No, I misspoke. Not private, unlisted. It'll be an unlisted video on my main channel, but I will post the link in the regular spot if you want to see it. And the reason I did that is because I'm trying to get on a regular upload schedule, and I don't want to start randomly uploading stuff on off days, because from what I've seen with like viewing numbers like that, it throws off the curve, and I'm trying to get a reasonable count of how many people actually do watch my videos in a week. And if I throw up a video like in the middle, it'll completely mess that number up, and I'm trying to avoid that. So it's going to be unlisted for now. I might make it public later, like after the movie's out or something. In fact, maybe, you know, I might just like re-release it as part of like a larger video for the week at some point in the future, and then make the thing public as well. Anyway, but I don't know. That comes later. That comes later. For now, I'm just going to submit it, see if I get in. I'm also, I need to shoot the video, but I'm also contemplating submitting myself for the Ford Fiesta movement, which is something that they did a couple years ago. And there's a lot of top-tier YouTubers at the time who joined in. Ford would pretty much give them a new Fiesta, and then through the power of social media, these people would pretty much like be part of their advertising campaign to spread the word and try to get people to buy Fiestas. I'm also interested in like being part of kind of an official marketing campaign, because I've attempted to do commercials myself in the past, and some of them have been fun. I did one for it wasn't an official commercial, but my friend Mike, the guy who runs the paranormal, or started our paranormal investigation group, and is also the guy that I worked on the horror movie The Artifact with. He won a Kia Soul from a Kia dealership in Jacksonville, I think. Actually won a free Kia Soul, and came up with this idea, this really kind of cool idea, since it's a Soul, to actually talk about how since he's gotten the car, he's become a soul man. And he got me to dress up as the Blues, and my friend, our can't talk today, and our friend John Crevens came in to play the other Blues, and pretty much we were the Blues Brothers, and we lip synced to Soul Man as he drove around. So it was kind of a takeoff of the XM commercials, where you would turn on the station and the artist would appear in your car and start like singing almost directly to you. Kind of the same idea, but it's a very specific song because it was a Kia Soul and he was a soul man. It's actually, I'm gonna have to go back and find the video. There's a video on my main channel where I show a brief clip of it, and I think there should be a link to the full video if it's still up. And I'll try to find both links and put those down in the regular spot so you can check those out if you want to. I worked it into one of my Vlog to VidCon series of videos where I won't talk about the premise. You guys can go watch it if you want to see it. You know, I've done stuff like that, and I really want to get into it. And like, I loved the idea that Rhett and Link used to do. I don't know if they might still do it, but I just haven't seen anything from them lately since they've been out in California. But you know, they used to do the local commercials, and that was always a lot of fun. And I've thought about like trying to get even just enough equipment to start up just kind of a very, very low-key commercial business, and just come up with something very silly and kind of fun to do, that's reminiscent of the Rhett and Link commercials, because those are some of the best commercials I've ever seen. That, and there's one from the Wood Creek Faction. I don't know if you guys know who those guys are, but their group, I think they're from Georgia, I think. Yeah, I think they're set up in Georgia. Did some really funny commercials. It was a Beaver carpet cleaners, or maybe it was just Beaver carpet, where they were talking about like shaping your beaver, and it's a hilarious commercial. Look it up. Just look up. Like I said, it's either Beaver Carpet or the Wood Creek Faction, and you'll find it. And it's an insane commercial, and I want to do stuff like that. I just, something that's not like a big production that takes like a lot of people to do, but just, a very small crew of 6 people max, I'm thinking. And get the owners involved and just come up with something really just kind of crazy and cool and quick to do, and just, something like that. And I think there can be so much more, especially in this day of like viral video and the internet and things like that. And it's just something I want to try. I think I've rambled enough. Yesterday's video wound up being close to like 12 minutes because I had a couple of these rambly sessions. I didn't go run errands today like I said I would. Again, sorry. But anyway, I'm going to stop now because I got to go check, see if the video is finished rendering so I can start uploading it. And I'm going to call another member of my paranormal group, talk to them for a couple minutes. And then I'm going to work on my video for my main channel tomorrow. So I can hopefully get that rendering right before I go to bed, and it'll be ready to upload when I wake up in the morning. So, that, I think, is where I'm going to leave it for today. I hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow.